All right, guys. Ian and Derek from Central Coast Disc Golf, and we're back with the final round of the West Coast Disc Golf Championships at La Mirada Disc Golf Course in La Mirada, California.
That's right. Finally, the final round. Jeff Spohr, the TD and owner of West Coast Disc Golf, just a big shout-out, and thank you for your patience, buddy.
Yeah, and a huge thanks to Peter Mars for filming it and editing this. Did a great job. We got Paul McBeth, 27 down, Philo 2 back of that, Nate Sexton 2 back of that, Super 4 back, and Brody Miller 1 back of that. And we're starting off on hole 1, 550-foot par 4, T-box 1 to basket 2, Derek?
That's right. We're looking at the Super Course or Golden State layout where more or less you have every 2 holes combined into one. So you'll see Paul's drive here. He still has to deal with that Mando tree on hole 2, and he just barely squeaks it in there. See him laughing it off.
Yeah, nice. Looks like a pretty big drive.
That's a big drive. There's, it's a hard hole to 2 just because of the trees protecting the front and the out of bounds left and right. So some guys are just going to lay up to the fairway of 2, take their upshot and grab a birdie. But these guys, of course, Paul's going to go for a little more than that.
Yeah, it's also 550 feet away, Derek.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, that makes it kind of hard.
A little bit, yeah.
Looks like Paul threw his Star Destroyer. Looks like Philo also has a Star Destroyer.
Yeah, Philo looks like he's trying to hit the left gap between those 2 trees and just give himself a nice look. And yeah, right there he's got an easy upshot.
Yeah, it's kind of a safe line, away from the Mando and away from the OB.
Exactly.
Up third is Nate Sexton. Just joined us for the second edition of the Our Disc Golf podcast. One of the nicest guys at disc golf and a great player.
Nate's great, man. He's really good. Good teacher, just a fun guy to be around, and wears awesome shirts. I'd love to get that shirt.
Right? He was estimating he's probably taught disc golf to like 500 to 1,000 people in his classes at Oregon State.
Wow.
Yeah, really cool. Ripping out a backhand. That came out early, Derek.
Yeah,
That's
it looked like it slipped. Yeah, so the path over the left is... Oh, there he goes. Yeah, that's OB, unfortunately.
Oh, man. Not the way you're trying to start off, but I'm sure he'll recover from that. He's got a really good mental game. And up fourth is Super. Also a local, like Philo and Paul.
Yeah, I think Super's been playing this course for a long time now.
Yeah. Soup rips out the big hyzer line, D.
Yeah, he knows that a 550-foot park job isn't going to happen, so he's just going to play smart golf and manage the course.
Yep.
Get his birdies.
There it is. So the first 3 guys are sponsored by Innova. Super is sponsored by Latitude 64, along with Brody Miller, who's teeing off 5th.
Yeah, he's got his Terry Bomb gear on his car, on his shirts.
Yeah. And we got 2 Oregon boys, and Nate and Brody, and the rest are California dudes. Brody rips out a really low hyzer flip, D.
Yeah, that came low. I know he plays the hyzer flip game, but it would have been all right if he just cleared that crest.
Yeah. So everybody walking off to their discs. And let's see what we can do. See the basket right there, just left to center, left of the cart path. Brody's second shot, looking to get up and down, save his birdie.
And he's got a nice, clean hyzer look at it.
Yeah. Actually set himself up pretty well, and that's park, D.
Oh, yeah, that's a great shot. Great up shot.
Nice work. And it's going to be Nate's third shot after an OB stroke.
Yeah, you can see right over there it's a pretty easy layup, but, with the OB stroke, that adds a little bit.
Yeah. Take it apart. Super also throwing forehand.
That tree to the right, I think we saw Brandon hit that in a previous round and kick him out of bounds, so they're trying to approach it left to right.
Gotcha. Looks like Philo's just laying up with one of his AVRs, I believe. And Paul is going to be putting for eagle.
A little bit of a run and just a little high, but that was on line.
It was, right? He's deadly from pretty far out. Cleans up his birdie. And Soup does the same.
Soup's awesome, man. That guy's got a great personality.
Sure does, man.
Just everybody knows him around here.
Yeah, he's a total hoot. Really gregarious. Nate cleans up his par. Birdie's going to drop in a birdie along with Philo.
That's a good starting hole. I don't think we saw any 2s that weekend, but 3s are definitely what you want to get there.
Yeah, you're losing a stroke if you don't get a 3. Up next is hole 2. And is this playing 2 to 4?
No, this is actually the same hole 2 as they played previously. This is one of the holes that's just a single hole because they actually tripled up some of the other holes. For instance, the next hole goes from 3 to 6.
Oh, wow.
Or is it 7? It's long. It's ridiculous.
Wow. Looks like Philo's throwing one of his DX rocks and gets pretty close after Paul drive.
Yeah, Paul left it out there a little wide.
Yeah. Soup. Looks like he's got a putter in his hands.
Yeah, that nice turnover shot's the money shot for this one.
Yeah, got enough flex so he didn't cut roll, but a little left. But he'll be putting. And let's see what line Brody's got in mind here. Yep, pretty similar, just a little bit lower.
Yeah, he's going to be a little short. It's going to be a tough putt. It's a downhill-looking putt with OB behind the basket.
Oh. And Nate's going to be up last after carding the lone par. And if everybody's throwing in any backhand, Nate Sexton's going to throw a forehand.
Every time.
Yep. He makes it work.
He's just too good at it.
Right? Love his forehand. Believe that's one of his Firebirds, but don't quote me on it.
That's good. I think he's not quite pin high. He's a little short.
Yeah. Oh, comes up a little short on that birdie putt.
That was a safe run, is what that was.
Yeah, it's true. OB right behind the basket or down the hill anyway. Paul McBeth doing what Paul McBeth does, Derek.
Yeah, actually, so both times he's played this hole, he's birdied it twice from nearly the same position.
That's funny. Philo putting right at OB, but it doesn't matter when you put
Philo.
it in. Yeah, doing work. Super with a pretty nice drive, Derek.
Yeah, that looks good. That's right. Let it settle down first.
Yep. And Brody, so he just laid up for par, it looks like.
Yeah, looks like it. That's safe, smart play.
Yeah, he was a little far out off his drive to really give that a good run.
So look at the map on this one.
Whoa.
This is, for me, I can't get it there even in 3. I usually end up hitting a tree somewhere. I mean, you have really low branches. The air shot's really not going to get you far enough to put you in range for a good birdie look, or eagle look, I guess. So roll.
Oh, there it is.
Typically what these guys are going to play. And that right tunnel is where you want to be. Let's see Paul cutting in through there.
I think he threw his big Pro Rock 3 on that.
Yeah, there's a couple holes here where he was rolling some silly stuff.
Wow. Cool shot. Philo following that up with an air shot, but drilled a tree.
Yeah, that's tough. You really got to pipe it out there, and you're aiming down through a gap, so the disc is going to start acting a little funny.
Yeah, he threw a roller eventually, just not on purpose.
Yes.
Super throwing a roller on purpose, but hanging it out right and hit a tree.
They did a good job manicuring the course because typically this grass is real long, real grabby.
Yeah, totally. Brody? Got a solid roller game from playing Milo all these years.
Oh, yeah. He knows what he's doing.
That'll play.
Yeah, wow, that took a huge jump. I think he should have been another 30 or 40 feet out there into the sunlight.
He got past most of the trees, though. And Nate Sexton, no slouch in the roller department. That's a good-looking one.
That's nice.
Yep.
So that's most in line with the basket of any of those shots we saw.
Gotcha. Okay. And it looks like he got most of the way through the trees. Looking at Philo's second shot after a pretty early tree hit.
Oh God!
Sniper branch, D.
Terrible luck.
That was just like the one lone branch hanging right there.
Yeah.
And Soup busting out the forehand rolla.
That's one of your faves.
Yeah. doing Kevin Estrada proud right there. And gets it up there. Looking at Philo's third after his second unfortunate tree hit, but no trees on that one, Derek.
Yeah, I mean, those are 3 pretty big technical shots you need to get up there.
Yeah. We're looking at Brody's second shot after his roller drive. We're going to get up this hill and over the crest.
And remember, the basket we saw from previous rounds is tucked way back in the corner behind all those trees.
Yeah, it's back left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Looking at Nate's second shot after his great roller drive. And
that's nice.
Yeah, it's tracking beautifully. Shit. Might have looked for birdie.
Oh, yeah.
Nice work, Nate. And Paul after his roller drive. Hanging out a little wide, or is that coming in?
No, it's coming in. It'll skip right over there, so you should be looking at a 3.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's done this before.
Yeah. Looking at Super's third shot.
I know he threw a mid, but you see, he still had to put quite a bit on it to get out there.
Yeah, he really did. Also looking at Nate's third shot. Just going to be laying up to save his par.
Yeah, in the last round, Max Nichols actually went long and did an OB, so
Oh.
that's a real issue these guys got to watch out for.
No.
Oh, no.
Really?
Brody, no, man.
Oh, getting daylight at Lamy.
Yeah.
Brutal. Nate to try to save his par. Solid putt from Sexton.
Nice job, sir.
Mm-hmm. And this is going to be Brody's, fourth shot? An OB stroke? Or fifth shot?
Fifth, yeah.
That does
But
save his bogey.
he's solid from there.
Yeah, he is.
I actually got to throw a little bit with him out at Huntington Beach. And, dude, this kid, he drains 60-footers in the wind like it's nothing.
Yeah.
He's really impressive.
Yeah, Alex filmed about WCDGC last year. He was making some huge putts. Oh, super.
Soup.
Gonna be cutting a bogey as well there, Derek.
Yeah.
And wow, what a second shot from Paul.
Yeah, that second shot is so critical on this long one.
Wow.
I mean, look, Philo, he's no slouch. He's got the power and the skill, and he just, it comes up short sometimes.
Mm-hmm. And Super tapping in his bogey.
Is that a pokeball?
Double bogey. Philo taking the bogey along with Brody. Paul carding the low birdie, getting strokes on people. Around a hole 4, 500 feet, par 4.
Huge dogleg right off the tee, and then a significant downhill shot.
Okay.
And depending on how hard you go at it, you got some OB back behind the basket.
Gotcha. Whoa.
So high.
Huge. That's way up there.
I don't know that we're going to see it finish. He's probably going down the hill.
Wow. Crush from Paul.
Absolute crush.
Nate line up a backhand. Looks like his star sidewinder. Flying.
Yep.
That'll play, right?
It'll play. It's gonna be a little bit of a technical look for the second shot, but he could get a birdie.
Cool. And Philo. Oh. Taking the route less traveled.
Yeah, there's the tunnel line, and you just want to leave it finish at the top of the hill there, and then just drop it down the hill. From where he's at, you got a pretty clean look.
Nice. Looks like a pretty good shot with his Star Destroyer. And Brody lining up, looks like in the Annie line, Derek.
I think so. That's what he likes, right?
Yeah. Got that Swedish style.
Yes,
Ooh.
but that is hung out.
That is coming out early.
Wow, he's gonna be working just to save par now.
Oh, man. Super up last, upper card in that double.
I wonder if he's gonna roll it, or just go with the Annie shot. I don't know.
Uh-huh. Haven't seen a roller yet, but Super's crafty.
Yeah, he is. I think he's going sky shot.
Yeah, looks like it. Unless that's a Mamba or something. Oh!
Oh!
He did.
Oh, man. He's really close to OB. That's a lucky kick, believe it or not.
Wow. Did he hit that sign or the tree? I couldn't tell.
Couldn't tell.
Yeah. Birdie's second shot going down the hill.
Oh, no, that's a problem. That's right side. If he goes too far right, could be OB.
Okay.
Not quite sure there.
Super lining up a forehand for a second shot. So this is that basket that's at the bottom of the hill, right in front of the path?
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha. Super's still going to have some work left to do off that one. And Sexton's second shot. Looking to get up and down for his birdie. Throwing the hyzer line over this tree. And that's the basket. You can see the very top of it right there.
Yeah, wow. That looks good.
It looked good. Yeah, we'll see how close he got. Philo with his second shot after cutting the corner.
Yeah, you can see the other basket that they normally play.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, nice, Philo.
Wow, tasty.
Oh, yeah.
That'll play. And we finally get to see where Paul landed. Throwing, I believe that's a Firebird. Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Almost cans it.
Yeah, he did. Getting a skip like that, that's definitely a Firebird.
Yeah.
And Super, this is going to be his third shot. Looking to get up and down for his par. Almost dunked that in.
Yeah, that was a great upshot.
Mm-hmm. And Sexton for birdie. Came up a little short right.
Boy, Nate.
Doesn't matter when you can putt like that.
Oh, yeah.
And Brody for his birdie.
Wow, he had a great finish. Oh, Brody, I just said how good you were at putting.
A little front rim banger, man. And Philo, just a drop-in birdie. And Paul just went a little bit long right, but he's making this comebacker all day.
A little bit long. And I know, I almost hate to say it this way, but Paul has a little bit of a home court advantage, which is just, I mean, he's already so good that it's really not fair to these guys.
Yeah. He's sandbagging open.
Him and Philo.
Yeah, very true. We're on hole 5, guys. 260 feet going up the hill, and this one's right behind that tree, Derek.
I think so.
Yeah.
Same hole. This is actually typically number 10.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Unfortunate kick and roll from Paul, but still within his putting range. Nate's opting for the forehand, which is a nice looking line for this hole, Derek.
Yeah, he parked it on the last time, so look at that flight.
Yeah, it looks like one of his orcs. Ooh.
Wow, what a shot.
Can't do much better than that.
I've been trying to get my forehand to do that, and it doesn't.
And Philo. It looked like his PD2. I'm not 100% on that. But whatever it was, it's close, Derek.
Yeah, that is.
And Brody Miller.
Oh, he's taking the outside line. You don't see it a heck of a lot, but it's definitely there. You just need a big skip.
Yeah, it's tough
skip.
To get a big skip up the hill, but he did it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, don't work. And Super, looks like he's lining up the ante line.
Not sure what disc that is. It's like a Christmas stamp or something.
Yeah. Do a hyzer flip, but hung it out a little far left.
Yeah, it didn't quite turn over like you wanted.
Mm-hmm. And here's Soup for his birdie. Oh, a little chain out. Looking at Paul for a 2.
He's got a good look coming back uphill. Soup was kind of looking downhill.
Yeah. Paul makes putts.
Yeah, uphill, downhill. I don't know why we even bother with it.
It's going in. And Philo carding his deuce.
All day.
Yeah, looks like Super is going to be the only one to card a par on this one.
Yeah, Nate and Brody still got to finish.
Yep, they got some drop-ins.
Pretty good crowd, just waiting at the top of the hill. Didn't want to follow these guys back up and down, I guess.
I don't blame them.
Me neither.
Efficient fanding. And look at that drive from Nate.
That's what you want.
Attaboy Sexton. And Paul, with that 4-stroke lead over Philo. Nate's through the back of that, and we're on to hole 6. And what are we looking at, D?
This is a monster, and it's one of the truest to ball golf style holes out here, where you have a huge dogleg left. There's really no way around it with a Mandy tree out there. So you're going to throw, like Nate's hyzer, just perfect spot for the second shot. Maybe you want to throw low and skip, but you want to get it way down there.
Gotcha. It looks like Philo's throwing his PD2. And that was a pretty good pull.
He just looks so smooth. You know,
yeah.
That's when you know they have power. It's just so smooth.
Yep, looks effortless.
Bombs.
And it goes real far. And looking at Brody. Also lining up that hyzer every line.
And they're actually trying to hit a specific landing zone because you'll have a real clean look at the basket right down a fairway.
Okay.
It's almost outlined by these couple of trees, so he hung it out too far to the right. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, that was really low.
Yeah, it was.
Super's lining up a higher line. Or not.
Ooh, just made it. Wow.
That big tree's the Mando?
Yeah, you can see the red flags on it.
Gotcha. So Brody, after hanging it out far right, this is his second shot.
So there's the lane, and the basket's just way down there.
Huh. We'll see how that worked out. Philo's second shot. Oh, there's the basket.
That's a great looking flight.
Wow.
Yeah, you want to put, a nice, easy mid-range that you can hold pretty straight because it's so downhill. It's hard to tell here, but it's going to carry.
Paul's second shot. A little low?
Wow, he finished way down there.
Wow.
That's unreal.
Got a really nice skip. And Sexton with a bit of an awkward stance. And hung it out right.
Oh, no.
Sit. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Safe.
That
Wow.
was close.
That was so close.
Should be able to get up and down from there, though, to save his par at least.
Yeah.
Little jump up right here.
Yeah, it's another uphill one, so you can go for it, give it a little run.
Mm-hmm. And Brody actually finished pretty close to Nate. See what he can do from there. Also giving it a jump run.
That was a good look.
Mm-hmm. And Philo went a little bit long, Derek?
Yes, and so he's got a little comebacker. Oh, chains.
That was actually pretty far.
Yeah. That was a good look, though.
Yeah, it sure was. Looks like Super also went a little bit long.
Oh, Soup.
A little bit right.
Just pulled it.
Yep. And Paul also went a little bit long, but not as badly. See if we can get some strokes on the field right here. Or at least a stroke. Oh!
Oh, a little high. I can't believe it.
He wanted it. Just a little too much.
He was in the same position just the other day, so same putt, but different result.
Yeah. Philo cleans up his par. Along with the rest of the gang here, I'd imagine.
And look at how Nate's standing to give you an idea of how steep this hill is.
Yeah.
That's no joke. This is a big down.
Oh, absolutely.
When you're coming off that second, yeah.
Yeah, film is really deceiving with elevation change. And Brody drops in his par. And a little par frame on that one. No shame, it's a tough hole. And we are on to hole 7, 835 feet, throwing through a double Mando, big dog leg right, Derek.
Yeah, this is awesome. So we have two pretty good holes, some technical holes coming up, combined into one.
So Paul's not trying to make the dog leg yet, just playing out straight.
Yeah, he has the power to put up a really good second shot from farther out, whereas most people are going to want to turn it over or throw forehand like Nate's probably going to do.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Yeah, looks like Nate does have that forehand coming up here.
And this one's deceiving. It's so low off the box.
Oh, it is.
I mean, the trees are probably about the same height as your waist or your knees.
Which kind of does favor Nate's low forehand.
It does.
Wow.
It's good.
I think
He's got a great look at.
Yeah, it was like a stone on a pond right there, man.
It was, yeah.
Philo? What are we going to do here?
I gotta think he's probably playing it like he would this hole normally.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, let's try to get it through there.
A little lower than he wanted it to look like.
Yeah, it was online for that tree. I didn't see how it finished, though.
Yeah, let's see, made the Mando. Birdie throwing a hyzer flip. Getting a little high, though. There's that elevation you're talking about, D.
Yeah. Hyzer flip, that's touchy, especially when you're going downhill and you need to power up.
Yeah. Super? Looks like he's ripping on a nuke.
Look at him crank that thing.
Yeah, must have been an OS.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Huge skip.
Yeah, that'll play.
Yeah. He's stoked off that.
Nate approves.
Yeah, he does, right? If Nate approves of your forehand, it must be alright, Oh, Brody.
So he's trying to get around that light post to the right there is actually a Mandy. You can see
Okay,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, so he didn't have the easiest look.
Mm-hmm. Philo with a forehand, which you don't see from him too often, but it's usually effective when he does.
Yeah, and he's put it up there. He'll be all right to get up and down.
Yeah.
It's a long up and down, but he can do it.
Yeah. Par 5 at least, right?
Yeah.
Paul's second shot. Big Annie.
Yeah, dude, I love it.
Right?
So they got to track down that hill. You see the basket on the right over there.
Way up the top of the hill?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. This hole is no joke, Derek.
Yeah, no, this is a legit par 5. I mean, hopefully these guys will hit it in 4, but par 5 is understandable.
Yep. Super throwing a hyzer flip for his second shot, and that's tracking beautifully.
Yeah, that's the shot you want right there.
Yeah, I don't know that Super could do much better from there. Most people, anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Nate lining up backhand? Yeah. Gotta be a star sidewinder, but hung it out.
It looked like it slipped, kind of like he did on the first tee.
Yeah. It was a fighter, though.
It did, yeah. It's actually not a bad look because you're elevated, and it's just a nice clean shot to the basket.
Mm-hmm. So this is Brody's fourth shot, then? I didn't see a shot after he hit that tree.
Right, yeah.
So I think he'll be putting for 5. This is Philo's third. Hoping to get up and down for a birdie.
That's looking good.
Yeah. A little bit short, but he's going to be putting.
Even where he's standing, it's a little bit of an incline, which makes your footing just a little uneasy.
Mm-hmm. Paul with, I believe, a Firebird. Either that or a Rock 3. He's got 2 of them look really... So that was actually his Rock 3. This is Sexton. His, 4th shot, Derek? Or is that his third?
Yes. I think so.
Yeah.
He'll be able to putt from there.
Yeah. Soup had an eagle look.
Super, you had it, man.
Oh, man. That was Nate's third shot. This is going to be his 4th for a birdie.
Nice, Nate.
Beautiful putt. He just drops him in.
Yeah. Yeah, he was struggling on this side early in the tournament. He really found his rhythm here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Brody.
Oh, no. Sit.
Don't go, B. Yeah.
Yeah.
But not a short comebacker. And McBeth for birdie.
Oh, man. Super had him, but
Yep.
you missed that opportunity, and that's what happens.
Yep. Philo makes his birdie. Super has his comebacker for his birdie. Makes that. Crowd approves. As they should. Did Birdie just lay up coming back?
It looks like it. Either that or he just missed because, that's a scary little putt. If you miss, you're going to miss long. So
Yeah.
that's a really tough double bogey to take. He's not happy with that.
Yeah, especially a rails car in the birdie, and that's losing 3 strokes. We're on to hole 8, 360-foot par 3. What are you looking at, D?
This is your typical setup for hole 17, except they've moved the tee pad back quite a ways. And I mean, I don't know who I am to question this guy, but I just don't know about forehands on this hole.
Yeah.
Downhill, you got to be real careful with the landing,
Yeah.
or else you skip far away like Paul just did.
I think the backhand flex shot might be the way to go.
Yeah, the trees, they make it a little more difficult. It's not as wide open as you'd hope, but
Yeah.
we'll see what Philo can do right here.
Yeah, you definitely can't throw a backhand hyzer.
Negative.
Yeah. Philo likes the flex shot, though. Getting some late fade.
Yeah. He'll have a look.
Yeah.
Downhill, but he'll be all right.
Yeah, not stoked, but Philo has high expectations.
He does. Yeah, he really does.
Soup throwing the hyzer flip.
So if you ever go to La Mirada, the sneaky local route is off the path to the right, down low, and just play a huge skip. Yeah.
That'd be pretty fun.
I wouldn't mess with that, but if you're out there and you want to play around, there it is.
Nice. Nice shot from Brody. Just came a little bit short, but we'll be putting. And Paul, for par, he went OB, Derek.
Yeah, that skip is just too much.
Mm-hmm. Those Firebirds, they skip.
They do.
Yep. Oh.
God, what a comeback.
Yeah, almost made it. Going to be dropping in for bogey. Super went a little bit long.
Good run.
Yep, taking a par. And Sexton came up a little bit short left. This is going to be for a 2.
Man, this is another one that's deceptive how much downhill these guys are trying to putt against.
Yeah, super fast green. Not happening for Philo either. And I see if Birdie can get a stroke on the field. Turn the tables from the last hole.
How you know he wants it.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh.
Not quite enough. Philo, his little tiny comebacker for a par. No problem with that.
You can see this hole isn't just a step up and get your 2. It takes more work than it appears, which is probably why it's so dangerous.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody else is dropping in their pars.
Look at Paul. You can tell how upset he is.
Oh, yeah. I guess Paul's taking a bogey.
Yeah, he did.
Losing a stroke to the card.
So we're on to hole 9.
Yeah.
They're actually starting it on the backside.
Oh, okay.
And this is your typical hole 1 on the back 9.
Gotcha. Sexton taking the forehand line, hoping to skip down the hill towards the basket. Wow.
Man, what a shot. I love that. I haven't
Beautiful.
seen that line. Yeah.
What do you usually throw? Backhand hyzer?
I throw a T-bird and just hang it way out up high and just let it drop in.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like Philo's doing right here.
Yeah, although I always come up a little bit short.
Yeah. Philo throws pretty far, though.
Yeah, T-bird's probably not the exact right shot, but...
Mm-hmm. Something along those lines, though.
Mm-hmm.
Super. He hung that one out wide, Derek.
Yeah, and he'll be okay, but you got to watch out. Oh, actually. Oh, no. There it is. That's the OB. You got to watch out for the hyzer shot.
Oh, man. Is it right of the ditch and the ditch?
Yes.
Gotcha. Brody, more conservative than Super. Going to finish inbounds, but maybe a little farther away than he wanted.
Yeah, he'll be all right. Not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's got some love.
Especially with
Look
that
at
roll. I guess he knew what he was doing. And Paul, ripping out his Star Destroyer.
Yeah, the other day he threw a Nova, so he realized, that didn't quite work out, so he took a more predictable approach.
Yeah, got a friendly roll towards the basket as well. So Super going to be throwing his third shot here after an OB stroke. Should be able to say par, though.
Right. He should. It's a tester, but it's makeable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
there you go.
Nice work, buddy.
For a second, he was like, I don't know, yes.
It was flirty. Philo's got a birdie, and if he's that close, I imagine we're about to watch 3 more birdies.
I would think so.
Yeah. Paul's making his. Nate's going to drop in his.
That's tough for Super. This is one of the more straightforward holes on the backside. You really have to get a birdie here.
Yeah. Well, at least he didn't lose 2 strokes.
Yes.
Made that putt. Paul's lead is 3 over Philo. And Nate is 3 back of that. And that is all we got for part 1, guys. We will catch you in part 2. Thanks for watching.
Bye.